Hello Libra. Welcome to the channel. This is Asnointia here. For those of you who are returning, thank you so much for liking, sharing, and subscribing to the channel. And for those of you who are new, welcome. So this is a general love reading, and I'll be looking into the feelings and emotions of the person that you're connecting with on a romantic level, what it is that they're feeling and thinking towards you currently. The deck that I'm using is the Goddess Oracle deck by Amy Sophia Marashinsky. So this could be somebody who you've had a relationship with. This could be in the past. It could also be a current relationship. For some of you, this could be a situationship. What your person of interest is feeling towards you. And for a small portion of you, this could be someone that you've met and you know there's a whole lot of energy, there's a lot of chemistry, but no one's really speaking up. My method of reading is slightly different. I do have the ability of channeling through my higher intuitive self to get the answers that I need. I do not channel through any spirit guides. I never have, and I have certain reasons for that. At the end of this reading, I channel Archangels Michael, Raphael, Gabriel, and Uriel to provide you with some advice based on what comes up today. All right, Libra. We have here beliefs followed by ecstasy, play, laughter, illusion, awakening, illness, wellness, healing. And under the bottom of the deck, the overall arching theme, we have responsibility. I'm going to express to you what it is that your person of interest is feeling towards you currently. And mind you, the feelings are intense. Because of the intensity of this connection, it could be that you are also feeling this as well. We have here 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 cards that are quite kind of dark and dreary. It's a lot of conflict, a lot of issues. All right. My dear Libra, I understand that sometimes you and we're not on the same page. We don't see eye to eye, and our differences are vast. This is because I was born and brought up in a very different way, and so were you. My experiences, who I have become, it is quite different, it's quite unique. And there are certain things in this connection that have been pushing us apart. There's a part of me that feels eternally blissful, as weird as that sounds. My heart and my soul feel content and happy. And yet, how can I find this happiness when I'm not on the same page as you? Your personality, your charm, your charisma, your talents, everything about you, it attracts me. And I would want to try to adjust and to change my beliefs. But sometimes I find it difficult because this is where I come from. This is a part of who I am. This is how I think, my mindset. It's hard for me to be anyone else. I also feel that in this connection, you are an individual who makes me feel at home. There's mischief in your eyes. You make me feel alive again, vibrant again, youthful again. You make me want to live my life. Whereas before it was very boring. For me now things have changed. And I know you are that best friend. The best friend that I've always wanted. You have these qualities, these traits. You are that friend. You are my confidant. I can confide in you and not fear that you're going to judge me. Everything with you has been light and fluffy, sunshine and daisies. I know that you are that one person who knows me very well. You know what makes me happy. You know what makes me tick. You know how to make me laugh. You are, for me, that ray of sunshine on the cloudiest of days, giving me light, giving me hope, making me feel invincible. And yet, my dear Libra, there's a part of me that hides this from you. I don't tell you, I don't talk to you about this. In fact, I hide behind a false veil, behind a false mask, not telling you what it is that's going on in my heart. Deep down, I hide this from you. And I also know that there have been certain things that conflicting ideas between you and I. But I never really told you what I felt. I hid behind a mask, behind a veil, by not telling you what my beliefs were. And now I've come to this awakening, this realization, this understanding, and I'm seeing things from your perspective. I'm seeing things differently now. To me, now everything is starting to make more sense. Certain things I didn't see before in a particular way, I see them now. Now I can see things from your perspective, from your vision. I also feel that I've put myself into your shoes, and I can see things differently. But even so, I still hide. I don't tell you what it is that I'm feeling and seeing. There's a part of me that wants to be with you. A strong part of me. The problem is, I know that there are certain things, and I feel this every day, there are certain things that are weighing me down below the surface of this water. This pulls me down. It keeps me in this state of sadness, despair, depression, desperation. I want to release myself from this and be with you. For me, you are the sun. The biggest, the brightest, the happiest. But there are responsibilities, burdens, restrictions, constraints, trauma, certain things that weigh me down below the surface of this water, and I don't have any control over it. These things control me. They control my fate and my destiny. And I find it difficult to be with you the way that you want me to because I don't have control over these circumstances. I also feel in this connection that I need to take a step back. I have taken a step back and now I'm isolated. I've forced myself into loneliness, into isolation, not wanting to talk to you or anyone. But having this alone time, forcing myself into isolation so that I can contemplate about life, contemplate about what I did, have a sense of introspection, detaching myself from the everyday world in order to regain balance, But I can only do that when I'm not distracted. And therefore, I have tried my best to keep my distance. I also feel that in this connection, I have not been responsible at all. The responsibility that I have denied, evaded, the responsibility that I've forgotten, I want to fix all of that now. Even though, yes, I am healing and I'm not talking much, and even though I'm wearing a false mask and not exposing myself, there is a part of me that really does want to take responsibility for the things that I have said and done, and for the things that I never said that I should have, for the things that I never did that I should have done. I want to be that person who can take responsibility moving forward and take on those burdens on my shoulders. I do feel that in this connection, there is this level of anxiety that I myself feel. Some of it is because I don't know how to approach you. And this is what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to heal from this. But what I'm also healing from is the realization that there are certain circumstances that are pulling me back. And it hurts me. But this is also why I'm trying to heal from this pain. Overall, I do want to be that person who can be responsible and who can see things from your perspective as well, and not just see it my way, but see it your way and have an equal give and take in this connection. All right. Libra. There's complications here. Your person of interest does desire you, but they themselves are going through something, and it is unfortunate because what I'm seeing here is this desire to be with you, but the inability to be in that position. Not because they don't want to, it's because of the circumstances that they are in. It's beyond their control. I have here the Lover's Path Tarot. All right, so with the Lover's Path Tarot, what I like to have a look at is any sort of reasoning behind why the situation here would have gone downhill in the first place. What happened? So in the beginning, things seemed to be okay. They were going great, and then all of a sudden, boom, it just went downhill. What happened in this connection? For those of you who are new, the first set of cards I just read, the first set, that was, and that is the current status of the situation, what your person of interest is feeling and thinking. This set I like to have a look at, and I read this in the reverse, to see what happened back then. So I go a little bit into the past. Certain things that they did not tell you. Why did they ghost you? You deserve closure. Why didn't you get that? Perhaps this person literally just ghosted you. They faded over time. They abandoned you in a way, and the communication between the both of you is quite less. So this hopefully will answer some of that. We have a very impactful card here, Four of Arrows, very, very similar to the healing card that we just saw here. And we have the Ace of Staves. So I do read this in the reverse, but because of the type of card this is, Libra, I'm going to read the entire meaning of the card. This talks about healing, introspection, and isolation. Very similar to what I said before. Here, the meaning of the card, it talks about need the time to heal or rest. Peace after emotional disappointment was needed. There was a need to detach from the everyday world to regain balance. And forcing oneself into isolation, into loneliness, and needing a more detached viewpoint of problems. Wow, I interpreted the healing card exactly the same. We also have here Ace of Staves. So hopefully this will provide more of an idea as to why they were trying to heal, because they're still healing. And they were healing in the past, and they're still healing now. So clearly something happened that caused this. The Ace of Staves talks about a lack of energy, how this person had a lack of energy. There was a lack of growth, not a lot of action. Here we have difficulties with new ventures and the need to focus. It talks about how there could have been the beginning of a focused period of growth, but there was a lack of growth. There was no one taking any action. This person wasn't. They weren't thinking creatively. They were not inspired either. And any sort of opportunity that was coming to them, they were not taking it. The masculine or the yang aspect of life, that was not being pursued. So it seems as if this person just felt overall the word I could just use is down. They just felt down. They did not feel that there was a lot of positivity in their life to make them move forward, to have that growth, to take that action, to have more energy. There was difficulties though. They found it difficult. There was a lack of inspiration. So you're dealing with somebody here. If you feel that they didn't really make an effort, reliable, I'm seeing the word irresponsible, and I'm seeing like unreliable. If you feel that your person of interest was ignoring you for a very long time, the main reason here is because your person of interest was not in the right state of mind. They actually had other problems in their life and they did not tell you. This is not a you problem. This is a them problem. So please don't be so hard on yourselves. You might think that this is because of you. It is not, according to what I see here. This person was already going through something when they entered this connection. And the beliefs card that you had earlier could be literally the difference between you and them, your race, your religion, your background. It could be somebody here is very rich, the other is not so rich. The family, society, organizations don't want you to be together. Friends don't want you to be together. So there's a lot of, I'm getting the word backlash. For some of you, there's backlash, but there's a lot of external interference that took place for the both of you, but also for this person in particular. And it just seems that whatever has happened in this person's life, even during that time in the past, they were very negative, not because of who they were on the inside, but because of the circumstances that someone had put them in. And they were unable to think clearly. They were unable to have that freedom. And this, unfortunately, affected this connection in a negative way. I have here, wow, wowee. So we have here the Beginner's Tarot, and with this deck I'd like to have a look at any sort of actions, any intentions, any plans your person of interest has towards you in the coming future. Wow. So clearly we're dealing with somebody who is young and youthful. It's funny how you don't have a page, but you have 3 knights here. That is pretty peculiar. That doesn't happen. It's not very often that I have that. Wow. There is definitely a lot of action, Libra. You're going to be getting some action. There's a lot of action here. We, however, don't have the Knight of Wands, which makes sense because that is a very rash and abrupt sort of energy, also sometimes very compulsive and impulsive. Here you have somebody who has really thought long and hard about it. So I'm going to go over this. The Knight of Cups here talks about somebody who you have had a romantic connection with in the past. For some period of time, there was a gap between the both of you, and now this person that you've been missing is coming back into your life. This is a return from the past. Very, very nice. For a small portion of you, this could be another case where you have multiple people that you know that all of a sudden you're just looking absolutely irresistible to them and they want you. 3 people. 3 people or maybe even 2. 1 for sure. Okay, so see how it goes. You seem to have a few options here. Now, definitely one person from your past is coming back into your life. This person is coming in with love. This person's very soft and gentle. The way they approach you is, it's not like a king, not very abrupt, not very direct. And it's not like a page, very shy, very timid. It's not like that. This is a person that's in between. So this person may be, they're not naive, but they may be a little immature and inexperienced. But they're more experienced than a page. So we also have here, the next one, the Knight of Pentacles. So with the Knight of Pentacles, this is a really great card because this talks about how this person had taken a step back at some point in time. Remember, you had the Hermit, you had the 4 of Arrows, right? A lot of thinking, a lot of healing, a lot of distance. This person has thought long and hard about this, and now they have finally decided, you know what? I want my Libra. And they're going to take a step forward. This is somebody who has taken their time. And they have thought about it long and hard, and finally they are coming towards you with a solid offer. This is a tangible offer. Could be anything, but it's more solid than whatever happened before. Okay? And then we also have here, I'm just hearing some words here. It's also there. It's very tangible, but it's very practical, very logical. This person's now very logical about this. We also have here the Wheel of Fortune. With the Wheel of Fortune, this talks about how they are trying to fix and how they are relying on their fate, fortune, and destiny. Whatever they are, however things have turned out, this is what they feel that is going to happen, that somehow, some way, someday you and I will meet again. That's what they feel. This is a hope, it's a dream. They are not forcing the situation. They're not deliberately going out and trying to manifest this. They just believe that the universe has got their back, and they feel that eventually, somehow, the both of you are supposed to be together because they feel this faith in this universe. Now, we also have here the Magician. So with the Magician card, it talks about how your person of interest really wants to just get you back. This could be somebody who is trying to dot all the I's, cross all the T's, but in the sense that it's like a shopping list for you. What do you like? What does Libra need from me? And then they're going to try to get everything that you possibly want. This doesn't have to be just tangible, materialistic things. This could be literally this person fixing themselves in some way, their personality even. It could be anything, but they're trying to satisfy you on every level. And they're trying to be that person who you truly would desire. I don't see here this card being associated to any trickster behavior. It is a magician, but I don't see it like that. I see this person just simply knowing that they want you and trying to figure out a way how to basically attract you and to keep you. We have here the overall arching theme, Knight of Swords. This person is very impatient And this is why they are planning this in their mind. How can I do this? I need to be strategic. This needs to be tangible. This needs to be emotional. I can't just rush into things. So this is the overall arching theme with the Knight of Swords. For me, this talks about how this person knows that they could just rush right in and they feel confident enough that, you know what, I'm going to sweep this person off their feet. I'm going to sweep Libra off their feet. This is how they feel. But the problem is they're rushing. There's not a whole lot of logic here. Yes, they might be thinking more practically and logically, but where's the emotion? And this is something that they have learned over time, which is why you had the healing card. So healing truly is very important. It's very much like the hermit. After healing, you become a bit wiser. So I do see 100% here. If the majority of you are resonating with this reading, then definitely this is going to happen. I do see this person reaching out to you at some point in time, very softly, gently. It's going to be very romantic, and they have faith. They have faith in the plan. You have 3 knights here. Very rare. All right. Let's have a look at Archangel answer cards. I'm just going to do a quick prayer. All right, so these messages are brought to you by Archangels Michael, Raphael, Gabriel, and Uriel. So we have here no need to worry. There's something better. Communicate clearly. Trust. Get more information. And then we have here no. You have an extra card that was popping up. Perfect timing, abundance, followed by improving health under the bottom of the deck, the overall arching theme. Okay. A lot of good messages here, very solid messages. One that actually has substance, proper meaning. All right. Firstly, the angels here are aware that this has become a very troublesome sort of situation, and many of you are worried, genuinely worried, about where you guys are headed in this connection. Should you even invest your time, energy, and effort into this connection? They're telling you here not to worry. I know that's easier said than done, but that's the suggestion, okay? But don't worry about it. Why? Why don't you have to worry about it? Because they're telling you here there's something better. So there's something better than this person. There's someone better than this person. So remember how we just had multiple amount of knights coming in to the table here? This could be knights, this could be female or male. We have an opportunity here, okay? There's going to be an opportunity, I see. And the opportunity is going to be either somebody else is coming into your life or the situation that you're in is going to improve. And that's the part where it talks about there's something better. So there's something better than the situation that you're in right now. Things will improve as time goes by. And then we also have there is someone better than the person that you have been thinking about this entire time. You may not see it like that right now, but eventually things are supposed to fall into place. And this is the angel's message to you, that you do have a choice, that you do have other options here. Eventually they're telling you, and this is for all groups, communicate clearly. So it is very important that you do talk about what's in your heart, what's in your mind, but don't write paragraphs and pages and pages. People get lost in the details. Only write something that's short and sweet, to the point, 4 to 5 points maximum. And I would suggest, if you want to do bullets, let's just say 2 bullets for each one. Do not write too much, because people then get lost in the details. They don't even care about what you write about, and they don't even know what the point was in the end. So do communicate clearly. This talks about when you have an opportunity, do not mock them, do not taunt them. And don't be sarcastic, right? Just be your genuine self. And also use the I method. I feel this. I believe this. I think this. Because when you have that, then that approach is very gentle and very soft. It's not as aggressive, and you can actually hear the other person talking more, which is good. You want the other person to start conversing. They've been healing for a very long time. We also have here trust. This is just a message to you telling you that trust in the divine plan, trust in the universe. This is God's plan for you. Yes, we are living on planet Earth and we have a lot of negative energies around us. The devil can throw in a monkey wrench. But we do have a book of life, and certain things are supposed to happen at a certain time. And whatever is made for us, it will happen. As long as we do trust, and as long as we stay positive, and stay around positive people and do positive things, and make that good karma so that nothing bad comes to us. We also have here, get more information. This card usually comes up because there's a lack of information. So something has to be known in this connection. Something's going on here where there's a lack of information, and there may be a conflict or an issue in this connection because of that lack of information. So it's important to gain some sort of information. Now, what this is, I'm not sure, but this could be related to the arguments that you've been having, related to the type of relationship you've been having, related to the beliefs, right? You had beliefs in the beginning. Related to the way where somebody is trying to heal. How do they heal? How much time do they need? Are there other resources that they may have? So you have to think a little out of the box here. But the reason why it talks about get more information, it only comes up when it means that you have a lack of information regarding this specific connection. And this information, you might go out and find it. It might even just land right on your lap. It happens like that too. We have here no with an exclamation mark. No, perfect timing. So please understand, like it says here, no need to worry. This is going to happen in perfect timing. This is what we call divine timing, right? You have a story. Everything's supposed to happen at a certain point in time, and there's no such thing as coincidences. Nope. I realized that over the years. It is all meant for a particular reason. Whether it's good or bad, there is a reason behind it. We also have here abundance. Eventually, this is the last card, eventually, it does indicate here that you will be receiving a heck of a lot of abundance, so much goodness that's going to come into your life. And this could be like, like showering. The abundance could be money-wise. It could be profitable. You did have the Knight of Pentacles as well. And it could simply just be like that Knight of Cups, a lot of love, the showering of love, a lot of abundance. Abundance can mean many things. But the good thing about it is abundance itself, it's just a good meaning altogether, right? And then we have here improving health under the bottom of the deck, the overall arching theme. This is something of a concern because this is right here. This does mean that the angels are aware that this connection has kind of brought you down, your aura and the way that you feel. If you feel a misalignment here with your mind, body, spirit, and your soul, I do have packages for that. One of the main packages that I have, you can place an order for it, is the Chakra Checkup package. I have the ability, with the help of my angel guide, of remote viewing, and I can see wherever you're living, how many negative energies you have. This includes jinns, demons, evil spirits, as weird as that sounds, inside of your home, around your aura, hovering around your aura, because they do that, and inside of your chakra centers, which is inside your body. And these are associated to your bodily functions, the chakra centers. So I tell you what you have, how many you have, and then I teach you how to get rid of them. Easy as that, easy peasy. Very simple and effective technique. And because this is the overall arching theme, I would recommend that you also take a step back from this person and let them do their thing. Let them heal for now. You do you, okay? It clearly seems that your person of interest, they have something going on in their own life personally, and they have to settle that down. I don't know what's going on in their life, but it's a struggle for them. And it could be related to other people. It could be that they want to do something, but they're being restricted. Either way, I do see them trying to be a better version of themselves. After they heal from this healing phase, then they become a bit wiser. And when they become wiser, that's when they reach out to you. And you do have all of those nights, right? With this card, I definitely recommend, if you feel, for some of you, not all of you, this is a general love reading, it's not going to resonate for everybody, but if you feel that this connection is starting to really weigh you down, and it's just becoming a little too much for you in terms of your emotions and your feelings, it is best to take a step back and reevaluate the situation. Do you even want to be in this connection with this person? If it's making you sick, literally physically sick, do you even want to be in this connection anymore? Is it worth it? You're going to have to think about that. Your health is wealth. Health is happiness. Health is everything. You don't have your health, you really got nothing. Been there, done that. Seen that. It's not good. You need to take care of yourself. And from there, if your person of interest makes you healthy and happy, then you know you've hit the jackpot, right? If they make you unhealthy, if they make you unhappy constantly, then that is a sign from the universe that it's time for you to start thinking about yourself and move on. Libra, that is your reading. I hope I was able to provide you with some clarity and some guidance in your situations. Do let me know in the comments below if any of this has resonated. And for some of you who are new, I do have another channel on YouTube. The link is below. And that channel is called Asnointia Audio. There you will find some videos regarding relationship-related advice, as well as past life and spiritual connections, and also one that I have on negative energies. What are negative energies? How to recognize them, and how to remove them. And that's it. All right, Libra, thank you so much for tuning in. I'll see you guys again. Let me know in the comments below if this has resonated, because I do read the comments as much as I can, and sometimes I use this information and I see the average, that a lot of people are going through the same thing, and that's how I also create some of the content on the other channel. Those are real life scenarios. All right, you all take care, stay safe. Bye now.